The centre has reportedly planned to introduce a bill in Parliament proposing around 40 amendments to the Waqf Act, aimed at curbing the Waqf Board's arbitrary powers and ensuring women's representation. The bill approved by the Union Cabinet seeks to repeal certain clauses to reduce disputes, such as the Tamil Nadu Waqf Board's claim over Tiruchendurai village in 2022. With this legislation, the centre seeks to end the autocracy of the board. Some of the key highlights of the bill include mandatory verification to ensure a more transparent process, amendments to Section 9 and Section 14 to alter the composition and functioning of the Waqf boards to ensure representation for women. Properties claimed by Waqf boards will undergo fresh verification to resolve disputes. Magistrates may be involved in the monitoring of Waqf properties. On this, Bharatiya Janata Party leader Shehzad Poonawala said, "From a very long time, the Muslim community was demanding transparency in the system of Waqf board."
बड़े लंबे समय से पूरा मुस्लिम समाज ये मांग कर रहा था कि वक्फ के सिस्टम में पारदर्शिता आए, अकाउंटेबिलिटी आए, ट्रांसपेरेंसी आए और वक्फ की जो जायदाद है, जो देश में अगर आप देखेंगे तो वक्फ तीसरी बड़ी सबसे ज्यादा संपत्ति या लैंड ओनरशिप रखता है। लाखों करोड़ों की प्रॉपर्टी है, परंतु वक्फ की कमाई कुल मिलाकर 200 करोड़ से भी कम है। इसके पीछे कारण यह है कि वक्फ एक जरिया बन गया, एक माध्यम बन गया 10-15 इन्फ्लुएंशियल परिवारों के लिए जो कांग्रेस और इंडिया अलायंस के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, उनके लिए एक नई जमींदारी स्थापित करने का और इन वक्फ प्रॉपर्टीज की लैंड ग्रैबिंग करने का और इसे अवैध तरीके से इस्तेमाल करने का, जिससे कि समूचे मुस्लिम समाज को तो इसका कोई बेनिफिट ही नहीं मिल रहा था। इसका ज्यादा से ज्यादा बेनिफिट मुस्लिम समाज के सभी लोगों को मिले तो मुझे लगता है कि आज इसका विरोध नहीं, इसका स्वागत करना चाहिए।
As per sources, the demand to change the existing laws has come from Muslim intellectuals, women in various sects like Shia and Bohra. There are around 8.7 lakh properties under Waqf boards across the country, and the total land under these properties is around 9.4 lakh acres. During the UPA regime, the Congress-led centre gave additional powers under the Waqf Act, making it virtually impossible to get the land back from the claws of the board. It is these amendments which have since been a point of contention. The opposition, however, is crying foul over this and is eager to politicize the issue. D. Raja said that people have started forcing a sinister design of carrying out the BJP RSS agenda of putting an end to Waqf and snatching away the Waqf properties.
The media reports in public domain on the issue of amendments to Waqf Board Act have already created strong apprehensions in the minds of minorities, particularly the Muslims. People started foreseeing a sinister design of carrying out the BJP RSS agenda of putting an end to Waqf and snatching away the Waqf properties. And there is no proper public debate in the country. And the BJP RSS combine is trying to take measures one after another like this. Already the Home Minister, Mr. Shah, has been justifying the three criminal laws, and there is a countrywide protest against those three criminal laws. Now, these amendments to Waqf Board is being proposed, and no public debate and no debate inside Parliament, no debate outside Parliament. BJP RSS combine tries to impose its sinister agenda on the people, and it is going to be a grave threat to the secular democratic fabric of our society and the constitution. Already constitution is being tampered in all possible ways by BJP and RSS combined.
AIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi targeted centre on reports of amendments in Waqf Board Act and said Modi government wants to take away autonomy of board.